I went and voted this morning. It was super easy. Shout out to the little polling dude. I hope you win the contest. And when I got home from voting and turned the news on, as I often do, Pierre was on TV, axing the inflation tax. I am so ready for this election to be over so we don't have to deal with any more of his goddamn slogans. Oh, and just a reminder, the Conservative Party's costed platform, well, that's going to come soon. Soon. The Libs and the NDP have given theirs, but it'll be soon. 8 days left. And so Pierre was in BC talking about inflation, which, I get it, fair enough. He was at a grocery store named Fruit Canna. I had never heard of them. Apparently they started with one store and now have a bunch of them in Western Canada. And they hosted Pierre, Fruit Canna. So here's some snippets from Pierre.
Mr. Carney released a platform with 120, I understated it. Mr. Carney released a platform with $130 billion.
At least he's released his platform, and you can go see what that platform's all about, because it's public, unlike the Conservative platform, which is coming soon.
Okay, there's 10 onions. 10 onions, this is not quite 10. If you have a fixed supply of onions, here what we have here. We have about 7 onions, and $7 in the economy. Well, it's a buck an onion. But if you double the dollars to 14, you only have the same fixed supply of onions. Well, then you will see a doubling of the price. As Prime Minister, I will axe the inflation tax. We will do this by cutting waste, capping spending, reducing deficits, taxes, and inflation. We will cut bureaucracy, foreign aid, handouts to corporate insiders, special interest groups, and consultants. To be very specific about it, I'm going to address the inflated cost of consultants, which have gone up over 100% during the lost Liberal decade.
Do they sell word salad at Fruit Canna? That was a lot of words. Still no plan, just a lot of words.
We'll produce $70 billion in additional revenue for the government without higher taxes, but instead using higher growth. These estimates these confirmed calculations are based on the economic validation of the former Chief Economic Analyst of Statistics Canada, Philip Cross, and the former Associate Deputy Minister at Finance Canada, Dr. Tim Sargent.
So contractors. You used contractors to validate your numbers. I guess the plan to cut contractors comes after.
$10 billion less for high-priced consultants means $10 billion less inflation, means $10 billion more affordable life for Canadians.
Means what now? 10 billion more affordable life for Canadians. 10 billion more affordable life for Canadians. I'm sure they sell word salad at Fruit Canna.
Will unleash this boom. It will be like economic rocket fuel for our country.
Economic rocket fuel? You're starting to sound more and more like the Orange Blob. These statements of grandiosity, with literally nothing to back it up. No plan. Soon, but no plan.
Will you keep in place or repeal the current national freeze on the sale of handguns?
So first of all, let's be clear. Handguns are, after the lost Liberal decade, are legal today, legal to own, and easier to get than ever before. In fact, criminals are able to get handguns everywhere they go.
Everywhere they go? Spoiler alert, he doesn't ever answer the question. He also repeated a statement which is false, that 2 million people in Canada are accessing the food bank. I'm not going to discredit the fact that more people are using the food bank, but the 2 million number has been debunked. It's not 2 million people. It's 2 million visits. And you need to understand why that is. Whereas an individual or a family would go to the food bank and get enough resources to last them with things like shrinkflation and not as much in donation, people are having to go more often to sustain what they would have gotten in the past. It's visits, not people. Just like those 150 interactions were not 150 arrests. Numbers are important. The only thing that I will say that I agree with Pierre on is the following.
Yes, we do. We need a change. We need a change. We need a change. We need a change. We need a change.
Yeah, we need a change. We need a change from having to hear your goddamn slogans. You are never answering the question. You're not actually having a plan. Remember in the debate he said that they wouldn't stop foreign aid to Ukraine? And then today he's going to cut foreign aid? Just a reminder, when a politician says that they're going to do a whole bunch of things and not increase taxes and don't actually show a plan, it means they're going to cut services. Cutting of services actually costs people more in the long run. Anyway, you have until 9 o'clock tonight to vote. You have from 9 till 9 tomorrow to vote. And if you can't get it done then, you're going to have to wait till the 28th. You can also go to your Elections Canada office. It's not as much fun. But regardless of what the polls are saying, good or bad, your vote still counts. Every single vote counts. So please get out and vote. It wasn't hard. The people there are lovely. And if you care about this country, get out and vote to stand up for it.